we saw Milky Way.
We are seeing icebergs in front of us.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Follow the Imprints with Sudeshna and Ranjan. And today it's a rainy day here in New Zealand and we have a 5 hours non-stop drive to go to reach Lake Tekapo, which obviously will take a bit longer because of weather and the views. Yeah, it's New Zealand, right? We just checked out from our motel in, where are we? Lake Tekapo. And right now we will start the drive, so join us. Our first stop is this flat valley. This bunch of grasses known as tussocks is actually very native to Australian environment. So obviously New Zealand also has it. It's a typical landscape. This kind of that we have seen in while our drive in Vegas. But it's raining. Let's go back to the...
So we are right now Lake Wakatipu lookout. This looks amazing and this is very windy today. So that's the reason this lake looks like a sea.
The view is amazing. This is one of the most famous lake in New Zealand. So we just crossed Kingston and now we are going towards Queenstown. 3 more hours to go. Another stop. So this is Devil's Staircase lookout point. The lake is again the Wakatipu Lake. It's continuing on the left side. Oh, I don't know where is the devil and which staircase is he using to come here, but he will be an angel once he comes here. He or she. It's looking amazing as always. Postcard perfect views in every corner in New Zealand.
Our first of many snacks on the route. Cheesecake.
This is the one we got from Indonesia actually. It's still continuing because I got so many of it.
It's 12:02, so we are hungry now. So we will eat our lunch: bread, chips, banana, apple. With this
Cake, milk,
with this beautiful
view.
today's lunch view is awesome.
So in New Zealand, you will see many Juicy passing by you around. So Juicy is actually a renting car company which provides both camper vans as well as cars. And it's a very famous company in New Zealand. Like every 1 out of 4 cars, you will find one Juicy. It's like that. So we got it from budget, like the regular ones. Juicy was kind of expensive and out of our budget. Only budget came in our budget. Too many budgets. We just stopped. It's like 1 hour 40 minutes more to go to reach our destination, which is Lake Tekapo. And at this point, neither I can breathe, neither I can stand properly because the wind is so crazy. The landscape has changed dramatically after we crossed Queenstown and came up north of the South Island. So right now, like the entire route was like full of rugged terrain like this, high chances of avalanche because of this kind of mountains. The entire valleys were looking like, you know, the savanna landscape with alpine forest. It's amazing. Like the drive, I cannot keep my eyes open. It's so windy. It's sunny and it's raining. So we just stopped again. A viewpoint. On that side we have the summit and on that side is the Lindis Pass, and this entire landscape is full of tussocks on the hills and mountains, and it's looking like we are on planet Mars, in a different planet. We are in the Otago district where Queenstown was, and now we have crossed the border to Waitaki district. We are just driving through this flat land, like it's full flat valley surrounded by mountains on all sides, and it's looking gorgeous. I don't know how the camera is doing justice. He's tired of driving the car, so he just want to fly the drone now. And this is my condition. It's so windy and cold. So these are basically used for farming, like fertilizers and giving water to the crops. So mostly in all the developed countries, we have seen this entire thing moves over the field and it helps to get the crops to get fertilized easily and simultaneously. So it's an autonomous machine. This one. One more hour to go.
And
it's
too windy.
Too windy, but the lake just stopped at Lake Pukaki. We'll tell one day a story about this. Anyways, so the name of the lake is Pukaki, and the color is fully turquoise.
Blue, it's
Like ocean.
Yeah.
Ocean.
And we'll show you. Okay, we'll stop talking.
It's this windy. Many of our friends told us that New Zealand is very windy. Yeah, I know. Now I can also tell people. Pukaki is amazing. Like the color, I mean, I wish there was more sunlight. It would have been heavily turquoise. It's amazing.
Welcome to Lake Tekapo.
Welcome to our 2-night stay at Lake Tekapo. This is, I think, one of the amazing properties we are staying in, especially because of the location and the view. Like, it's outstanding. But we'll get to the view later on. First, let me give you the tour of our king studio. On this side, we have shoe racks and a hanging place, AC, a king-size bed, a TV, Konka TV. I think this is a new brand I'm seeing. And on this side, we have a couch, a dining space, and a cute little kitchen. You might wonder where is the gas stove or something like that, but they have got you covered. It's induction and all the utensils that you would need, the chopping board and all. And then a fridge, a proper kitchen with microwave. And on this side, we have the washroom. It's very clean. Like the entire property is very clean actually. This is heating towel rack. We learned about this in UK first. So to keep your towels warm, this is the place. And the commode, washing basin, and a proper standing shower. And on this side, the mirror. Bye. So this is where we have parked our car. You can see the mountains right across from our room. And these are all the tussocks, like this bunch of grasses which looks so cute. Like I just feel like it's a teddy bear. I just want to squish it. And it's very windy. Let's go inside.
That's our room. And this is the town. Lake Tekapo.
So this is our half tandoori chicken. So we came at an Indian restaurant, 3 minutes drive from our hotel. This is called Fishtail restaurant. So we ordered one tandoori chicken half and one lamb biryani. So the prices is expensive, like at par like Canadian restaurant market price. So this is like $25 and the lamb biryani is $31 New Zealand dollars. One of the great reasons to stay in Lake Tekapo is because New Zealand is home to the world's largest dark sky reserve. That means in your naked eyes, you can just stargaze and you will see millions of stars. And this is for the very first time we saw Milky Way in our own eyes. like literally using nothing, no telescope or anything. And we also saw a shooting star. It was slowly just floating across the sky. It felt just like that, and I literally cried here. It's chilly, it's cold, but we cannot help but to stay outside and stargaze. Like, you can take different tours here, and they will take you to different observatories right across middle of nowhere, so there will be no light pollution. You will see gazillions of stars. So definitely recommended activity. If you want, you can do that. Otherwise, for free, just get out of your room and look up at the sky. It's the next day morning, and it's still windy, still cold, and it's about to start raining as well. So we are now going to see Mount Cook, or Aoraki Mountain, which is the highest mountain of New Zealand, and it's going to be a 1 hour 15 minutes drive from Lake Tekapo, but obviously will take much longer because of the scenic route. We have reached Mount Cook Aoraki viewpoint. We are right now in the information center. The entire drive was scenic in my mind because we couldn't see most of the roads. It was heavily raining. It's very windy as well. Our car was shaking, but right now we are here. And this is actually a replica of the entire geological formation of Mount Cook area. So if I just point the light here, so this is actually the Mount Cook, which is a 3-summit peak, and the main two glaciers, which we can see here as the Tasman Glacier and the Hooker Valley Glacier. And you can do helicopter, like heli landings on this Fox Glacier or in the Franz Josef Glacier on a clear day. So that's an option. One fun fact about Mount Cook is that Sir Edmund Hillary, who was the second person to climb Mount Everest after Tenzing Norgay, was actually from here, and Mount Cook was his place to climb and practice and acclimatize himself, prepare for the Mount Everest climb. In this area nearby, they have the Edmund Hillary Research Center as well. So we just ran and came back to our car because it started snowing now, and it's going to snow for at least an hour at this point, whatever the prediction looks like. We are thinking we'll have a lunch here. He cooked in the morning, then we'll go to that
Tasman viewpoint.
in the Tasman Lake. Hopefully there is still icebergs floating, so if we can go there and walk in the snow a bit, we might see that. So let's see. So we are now walking up this elevation, and I'm already unable to breathe properly because of the elevation, I guess. I think we're in some high altitude, but exactly not sure how high. So we are going to see the Tasman Glacier as well as the Blue Lakes. Sorry for the heavy breathing. We just climbed from that valley up to here, and behind me you can see the Tasman Glacier. And that's the Blue Lake actually, though it's green, because initially when the name was given as Blue Lakes, is basically from the Tasman Glacier directly the glacier melts and the lake formed. So the rocks from the glacier created that blue color. But right now the glacier has retreated back so much, so only rainwater that keeps the lake alive, and that creates the algae which makes it the green color. Right now the Blue Lake is green, and the view up here, though, is one of the worst days possible to climb. It's amazing. Like, definitely recommended when you're coming to South Island, New Zealand. Do visit Mount Cook Aoraki. It's amazing. The Southern Alps, awesome.
So we are currently walking towards Lake Tasman Jetty. There's supposed to be ice cubes. Hey, it's similar. Smaller iceberg is called ice cube. So yeah, so we're supposed to see some. Let's see. But the road towards that is 1.2 kilometers from parking, and now it is fully rugged.
So we climbed down that viewpoint from Tasman Glacier, and now we decided, okay, we're already back, so why not do another hike?
So we are right now seeing that icebergs in front of us, and I still can't believe this. This looks, I don't know, maybe amazing, a small word, fantastic. This is mind boggling.
New Zealand is just giving. Thankfully, we have seen snow previously, otherwise, it would have been too much for New Zealand. We have seen penguins. We have seen, if you haven't watched that video, watch previous video of Milford Sound, it was amazing. And then yesterday night, we saw Milky Way. And now icebergs, literal icebergs. Like this is the Tasman Lake. That was the Tasman Glacier where we first went, and this lake has been formed obviously from the glacier. During this time, as this is spring, temperatures are warming up, and that's how the icebergs are floating right now in front of us. Look at that blue thing. Wow. Like we were supposed to see actually icebergs in Canada in May. We were supposed to go to the northeastern coast, but that didn't happen. But here we are.
Color on the iceberg, it seems like somebody painted, but I'm sure that is not the case. But
Nature has painted it.
what this is something.
And we will never settle. We will see the world. So we are now at another part of the viewpoint, which was the last out of the 4 viewpoints we have been to. This is the Tasman River viewpoint. And here again, we can see multiple icebergs, like almost at the end of their journey here. This is how the Tasman River is formed. This river actually flows through this entire valley to form the Pukaki Lake, which we saw yesterday while driving towards Lake Tekapo. And today also we saw. And now we know that why the color is milky turquoise of the lake, because obviously it's glacial fed water. It's amazing view. I mean, we are sold. New Zealand. House follows. This is the Dark Sky Project, which is the official observatory program run by the Dark Sky Reserve in New Zealand. So whenever you're coming, if you want to take the tour for stargazing, this is the place. And right across is in that mountain top, we can see some observatory centers. So they will take you there. I don't know how they will fly you there or somehow. And there you will see and observe the Milky Way. Finally, we are at Lake Tekapo before heading home. Definitely, when you are staying at Lake Tekapo, do spend some time here by the lakeside. It's a very nice area to hang out, especially during the summer. This area will be amazing. And this is a park kind of thing with so many activities for adults who feel like kids. Do come and enjoy your time here at Lake Tekapo. This also has the milky turquoise color because this is also glacial fed.
So now, as per the ritual, she has to touch the water.
Thank you so much everyone for joining us for this scenic drive today. Hope you have enjoyed this episode. If yes, do subscribe and share this one with your friends and family.
And please press the like button and the bell icon to get further notification. Till then,
Follow the imprints. It hurts. Cold.
this is the life. Hold on tight.
It's day, not two. It's the next day না আর বলি স্নেক কি বলবো
Hey!